I love you.
I love you.
Welcome, my friends, to another live where we're here today to just have an authentic, off-the-cuff conversation. We just sometimes schedule these things, and I come up with names last second, so it makes a sort of sense. But today we're here to talk about seasonal celebration and community and how wonderful it feels to really honor the transitions of nature together. So that's what we're here to talk about today.
I have the giggles.
I see that. And this is par for the course with us, right? Like, yeah. So let's introduce ourselves just in case people don't know us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Bird. I'm awesome. No,
You are awesome.
I really am happy to be here with you today, Safrianna, because you make me laugh all the time. And I am a healer and a lay preacher, and I just really am excited about everything. I do not know how to. I'm an author. I don't know how to. I'm a candidate for Congress. I don't know how to introduce myself right now because I'm in this really. I'm in a very weird space at the moment.
A liminal space, if
A liminal space. This full moon, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, the cats have been nuts these past like 24 hours as we lead up to the moon. So I don't even know what it's going to be like on the full moon.
The moon is something right now.
It sure is. And thankfully, we just came out of Mercury and Saturn retrograde. So like some things feel like they're settling, but some things feel really swirly. So if you're in that, you're not alone. Yeah, maybe we need to start introducing each other. Maybe that's how we need to do it. But anyway, I'm Safrianna Lughna, the Queer Spirit Guide. I have so much in common with Dr. Bird in terms of what I've done in the world. So all of that. But I am a druidic priestess. I'm an author, speaker, CEO, trauma therapist, and multi-passionate human. And that's introducing ourselves is hard because there's like so many. It's like we're royalty and our titles go on and on and on and on and on. Dr. Melissa Bird, lay preacher, descendant of the
Bird, PhD, MSW, blah blah, yada yada, super awesome human. No, it's funny you say that because like I think because I did not have the opportunity to get what's going on in my brain out of my brain this morning. Like I didn't get to journal or like do any of the stuff that I usually do to get all.
And normally we're doing writing time during this time.
Yeah, normally we're writing right now instead of recording a live, and so like all the things that were mushing in my brain are like sitting here still. They're not out, and so you're like introduce yourself, and I'm like, who am I? Like I had an existential crisis. I'm like, who am I? I'm a witch. I'm a preacher. I'm a this, I'm a that. Like I was like, introduce myself. Hi, everybody. I'm a big, giant, blobby mess right now. I'm humaning. I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. Like, there's a lot.
I love this though, because this is the trap. It's the shenanigans and it's the professionalism trap. And I've been talking a lot about that lately. Just, we're such magical beings and we also don't shove ourselves in these little boxes anymore and pack ourselves up tight and try to perform showing up one super polished, perfect way every time. Like that's not us. That's not who we are. We are going with the flow. That's what we do. So, yeah. Oh, I love our magic together. And, today I was hoping we would kind of chat about, we had this, maybe we want to do seasonal rituals together. We kicked it off this year. We've had 3 rituals so far, and we've got one more coming up this year. And just kind of a moment to like celebrate all of the beauty that's come through in that. Because, I've been practicing Wheel of the Year rituals since 2008. So it's been a hot minute now. I've been running them in community since about as long because I was apprenticing and helping other groups. And then I went through a long period of time of just kind of celebrating these moments in like my family system, right? Just literally like my polycule, me, and like a partner and a friend or two. Like that would be it.
Yeah.
So I've done the big group elaborate, the setups and the altars and the this and the that, and you need printouts so everybody knows what they're doing. And then I've done the really small, intimate, just like around our table celebrating the holiday. And this has been a touch point back in to be in community, but to be able to welcome community from wherever,
Yeah.
wherever, whenever. And that's been really cool.
The thing I've really loved about it is it's reminded me of the potency of the wheel of the year, right? Like, so, and I think especially since like witch talk and Instagram, witchtagram, and like all of these things took off, and dare I say became a little bit culty.
Yeah.
Yeah. There I said it. I have, and trendy, like I had forgotten the potency of that ancient practice of following something like that, because we get so into the calendar and the calendar as it exists in this, like, whatever the hell this 12-month thing is. And not light and dark, it's a 12-month calendar, whatever. And so there's potency to the wheel. Apparently I'm really into the hand gestures this morning.
We're gonna do a little dance on here.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited about, because each one just seems to get better and better too. Like,
Well, we've gotten great feedback.
yeah.
Like,
And I love winter solstice. I really, the equinoxes are my favorite.
man, the fall equinox, that meditation,
Off the hook.
I don't even know where we were going, but I was taking y'all places, and we were going places. Like, they're so fun. They're so, and so fun.
So anyway, I'm really excited for the winter solstice. I mean, I'm excited for all the ones we have coming up in 2026, but I'm really excited for the winter solstice one, because this season, to me, the season of winter, is about Mary. And it's also like this, I'm really excited because what's really coming through for me is to really invite people to think about the pregnant pause of winter, and like really going within like the womb of winter, and how we can just gestate in there. And like,
oh, the meditation is starting to come through.
Really good.
The downloads are coming in. Oh yeah,
and
this is going to be such a juicy like kickoff point for the 2026 cohort, because we're, technically winter is the first holiday. Second is technically the last and the rebirth point. So we're literally in this energy of rebirthing and coming into that dark womb space to be reborn in the spring. And it feels extra. I love that you spoke to the potency of it, because as somebody who's walked it for so long, it like, if I lose track of it, if I stop doing the celebrations, life kind of falls apart a lot.
Kind of a lot. It kind of falls apart a lot. Kind of a lot.
Because that means there's this mindlessness of going through life. And I feel like this year and this winter solstice for so many people is going to initiate the most present year they've ever had. Like, I really feel that collectively. We are coming into this new era of really understanding that this way of forcing through in what I call artificial summer, of just like constantly producing and being active, we're so done with that shit. Like, collectively, we're like, maybe not so much anymore. And so I really feel like this winter, this Yule celebration, for me, I know for sure, is going to be an initiation into even more presence and even more slowing down to honor, even though I've been doing it for so long. So it's like, I feel that.
Well, and I think people forget it's also a celebration of light.
Yeah.
It's the longest night, but it's also when the light starts coming back. And people forget that so much, that like it's actually that point, that halfway point between darkness and light, and it's a celebration of the light coming back. And so I'm really excited about, like, it's going to be fun. And the whole year is going to be fun too. Like, I think that's the thing that I really appreciate about you and I working together is we're silly. Like, like this is the seriousness of ritual, right? Like you have to have all the tools and you got to have the right outfit and you got to have the perfect rock.
This face
And,
you're making is killing me.
and it's like the seriousness of ritual. And I'm like over here going, oh shit, was I supposed to light a candle? Oh, where's my sage? Crap. I did, you know what I mean? Like, but the spirit doesn't care.
Spirit doesn't care. All of the
Know that I'm like, could you please help me? Thank you. Like, responde, s'il vous plaît. No, they're not RSVPing right now, which is really annoying on a number of levels. Like, but I think the joy of you and I playing together is that we're also giving other people permission to play together. Like that we are supposed to be having hope in the season of darkness. God knows. And I'm just really excited to see what comes through for Yule because I just think it's such a potent time.
Yeah. And it's designed by nature, right? This is a leap off point into the trajectory of a real year because a real year, the calendar, right? A real
Yeah.
year is just a cycle. And it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
what calendar we adopt. When we look outside, nature shows us what's happening. It shows us when it's time to die and be reborn. It shows us when it's time to start to speed up and start our growth phases. Like all we need to do is connect in and to invite people to connect in a more accessible way is really like my passion because I've been a participant in those rituals where there's 50 steps. I've led the rituals where there's been at least 20 steps. So this simplification has really like it's done a wonder for me too because I've really integrated this year like, oh, it gets to be even more simple than I was already making it. And
I really love that so much because I remember when we first talked about it and you're like, well, do I need to do this? And
I was like, I'm going to
no.
write a guide like I used to, which
And you're like, do I have to like do a 50-page document, blah, 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 and yada, yada. And this is the other thing that I think is so great about celebrating these seasons together is if you need like to write a 5-page handout after you get all the information, shit, go for it. Like whatever you
yeah.
need. You do you, boo. But like one of the things I love about this is we are giving the people who are engaging in it the permission to pare it down and just be in this space with a pen and a journal and whatever magic we're bringing to the table so that they can express themselves in this really authentic, not busy way.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
feel that like some ritual is distraction. It's like we're lighting the candle and we're doing the colors and we're playing with these crystals and we're doing all of these steps that don't let us really be present to what we're experiencing
Mhm.
sometimes. And I'm not you can have a very powerful ritual with stuff. I am not poo-pooing on
Yeah,
that. We
all the
love our
stuff.
stuff. We're humans. We're like literally little ravens and crows and just gathering stuff in our nests and
Yeah.
but when we think we need to outsource to a tool, that is a loss of our own power. And in this fast-paced culture where we're constantly doing extra stuff that we probably don't need to do, these rituals are an invitation to slow down for 90 minutes and just be with what is for 90 minutes. It's a
Yeah.
permission slip to stop being in that and I have to do all this stuff.
Also, it's a permission slip to have a little bit of fun
In your shadow work too.
every 6 weeks, right? Like the other thing I've been thinking a lot about this because I'm running for Congress, so
It's
that's
a
a whole
whole
nother
bag.
it's such a thing. And there have been moments, especially the last couple weeks during that Mercury retrograde and like where I was like, who am I? And who do I want to be out in the world? And I started getting into the soup of what I thought I should be doing, the shitty shoulds, right? And then I was like, but what I love about knowing these rituals are coming is I was like, oh, don't forget. Melissa Bird, you are a magical being on this planet. And you get to go and commune with all these amazing human beings and connect with these wonderful people and engage in these rituals that don't have to consume us and actually help us feel less consumed. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yes.
I'm all.
I think it makes I think it makes total sense. It's yeah, it's even it's hard to put words to the impact that that has because it's energetic, it's emotional, it's physical, right? That the earth has a rhythm, and no matter how crazy swirly this human journey gets, every 6.5 weeks, there is a transition that I get to consciously tune into and go, what is happening in my world right now? Who am I?
And consciously connect you with the collective of people that we are calling in, which is really, it's so delicious. It's just, God, it's
Yeah.
lovely.
I've been really thinking about that community piece too, and how we're bringing in this next cohort for 2026. We've already had a couple people sign up, and which is awesome because we've barely promoted so far. So the fact that people are already interested is great. But I'm like, the craving is for the community, and I want to create even more community spaces for these people to come together to talk about, right? Because when we're doing a 90-minute ritual and there's 10 of us or more in the room, right? There's only so much diving
Yeah.
in community we can do. It's more that energetic holding of the same work that we're doing together, each in our own individual way. But I see relationships forming. I see something deeper building. And if you've been following me on socials, I've been putting surveys out there for community building next year. And I know that this is a part of it. Like, I know that this is
Mhm.
like step one in entering our world and being in community with us is the seasonal shenanigans, because it's your every 6.5 weeks, the lowest commitment possible, right? You could show up every month for the moon ceremonies, right? Full moon and new moon twice a month. But even for some people, especially if they're new in a spiritual journey or they're like trying to figure out how to implement it more in their lives, the seasonal touch points in the
Mhm.
wheel are like a great leap off point because it's not a huge commitment.
No, and it's
It's
fun. Like, we need
it's
more
fun and it's
fun.
important.
I actually, I was working with a client. She's very serious business. And I was working with the client this week, and she's like, so everyone wanted to play games on Thanksgiving, and so I tried, but I got really bored, and I thought I had failed you in some way because I got bored playing games, and I looked at her and I go, "Games are dumb." She's like, "What?" And I go, "You didn't fail me. I think I consider this a win because if it was not bringing you joy and you weren't engaging in playful happiness, that's not for
Meanwhile,
you.
I'd
You
love the
don't have."
games. I'd be all in on them.
Right, right. Listen, I live in a house full of gamers, okay? They love all the games. And I thought, I looked at her and I was like, "Girl, you have permission to identify exactly what brings you joy and happiness,
Yes.
right? And if it's not that, don't do it." And she was like, "Oh," I was like, "I think you won. I'm not disappointed. You walked away." And she was like, "Oh." And so the other that how does this tie into the seasonal shenanigans, you ask? Well, I will tell you, because it opens up this space in our hearts and in our spirits, gets us out of our head for 90 minutes and allows us to start to identify things that actually sound
Mhm.
delightful. And I don't know why. I think it must be the season or something, but I'm referring back over and over again. I keep telling people, "Have you read The Book of Delights by Ross Gay?" And everyone's like, "No." And I'm like, "You really should." Like, there's something about these rituals that also, they're so delightful. And I think it opens up the space for us to really recognize, like, "Oh, actually, I don't like playing board games. I'm gonna go and, watch trashy television because that brings me joy,"
Right.
or whatever it is, right? Yeah. And so I think the thing that I adore about being with you and working with you and calling people into this group with you is that we truly are having a good time. This is this is good magic. It's good healing. It's like we're walking that good road and it's
Yeah.
delightful.
I so agree. And that's the I love I actually pulled this morning the ant card in my mystical deck, and that
Mhm.
is collaboration. It is literally finding your people and collaborating with them. And I've actually pulled it several times since we've started our shenanigans, and it just keeps reaffirming like this is the path to walk right now, because people are responding to it. They're seeing the light that we co-create and the permission that we give to be unique individuals. You and I have so much in common, and then these fundamentally different little pieces, like the fact that I love board games and you're like, that's dumb. um right.
I love that line though, the light that we
Yes.
co-create. Don't forget that. Go back to the video at 20 minutes and 35 seconds or wherever we're at. That is beautiful. The light that we co-create. I feel like that's the title of a book.
I mean, we are probably working on a book together. And
I
that's,
know. I feel like that.
there's
Oh, that gives me like
see,
goosebumps.
you're watching it happen in real time. This is what happens every time we're in a Zoom together when we're writing. We're like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" We unmute because we're overdoing our own little work, and then we unmute. Hey, Dr. Bird. Hey, Safrianna. Like, what do you think of this? And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
it's
It's so
this
good.
flow. But yeah, I think that the collaboration, the strength of the collaboration and the light that we co-create is creating this foundation for people to come in and feel like I can be me, I can be
Mhm.
weird, I can have my own unique experience. And that is beautiful. And I just want to throw out there, like, you and I are such generous people that we
Yeah.
we started with, we're not going to write up the 20-page guide and do this and do that. Instead, we have just been like giving away free stuff to our people, free readings, free opportunities, free upgrades. So I just want to throw that out there. I already have decided that for the 2026 cohort, which again starts with the winter solstice, which is coming up on the 18th, I am layering in. Everybody who signs up is going to get free access to my butterfly method course. And then you are also going to have the opportunity, if you choose, to go through it with me in February after Imulg, which is really where I love Imulg. I'm a priestess of Brigid. It is her holiday, so can't wait for that one. But right afterwards, we're going to kick off a live immersion of the butterfly method where we'll meet like once a week to just do a check-in about what are we going through in the butterfly journey of life. And we did the 8 days. So this last cohort, we did the 8 days of revolutionary awakening. I know we're going to end up wanting to do something like that next year. So I just want to put that out there. Like, we want you all that sign up with us to be a part of our Wheel of the Year container, to feel so held and supported and loved and nourished and all of that, because we're co-creating and building this community together. And when we benefit, like when one of us benefits, we all benefit. And that is the medicine that we know to be true and what we want to really give our people. So we're so excited for all of you who have already signed up, and we can't wait to meet more
And
of
tell your
you.
friends.
Yes.
Tell your friends.
So, is there anything else we want to share today? I think that, for me, it's just this core of celebrating the seasons together amplifies the power of it. It's it keeps us accountable too, because I know when I'm going to show up with a group,
Mhm.
I'm really going to tune in. I'm really going to look outside and see what's happening.
Well, I think what I want to share like is this. Like if you feel like you're wandering this world in need of connection and joy. Like I keep the thing that I keep hearing is like let it be fun. Let it be enjoyable. Let it be delightful. Let it be joyful. Like if you need something wonderfully squishily, deliciously transformative that's also just a good damn time, then you should totally come play with us and celebrate the seasons because we need that. Like, I listen to all my tarot podcasts and I do these tarot readings and people are in a very transformational time and like we need to come together and connect because of everything else that's happening in the world. And I just it's so much fun And so I would say, like, if you just are looking for something that can anchor you and root you at least every 6 weeks, that just calls you home to your mind, your body, your soul, and yourself, like, it's good. It's good stuff.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Come play with us. We have fun. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and I think that that's another thing, like, no matter how many people join us, we have fun.
Yeah.
And the more people that join us, the more we get to amplify that fun and see its ripple effect in the world. So it's a win, 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 no matter what.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love you.
I love
Going
you.
back to where we started, and I love our work together. I'm just so joyful that, this is where I find myself on my path right now.
It's really good.
Honored to walk it with you.
Well, I hope y'all come and join us.
Yes. So on that note, you can reach out to either of us for a direct link or with any questions. We're on Substack. We're on YouTube. We're on our emails. We're in the Passionistas. There's all kinds of places you can reach out. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. I could literally list a billion places where you can reach us. But livinglunas.com or safrianna.com, they route to the same page, /seasonal for Seasonal Shenanigans is the URL, and I will make sure it's linky linked in all the places so you can easily click it if you would like.
Yay.
But other than that, we love you so much. We are delighted, for all of the people in our world, whether you join us behind that closed door or not, right? We're just delighted you're in our world and that you're seeing us and cheering us on as we do the same for you. So, all right. Well, all right, friends. Bye for now.